Welcome back, dear viewers, and to shed more light on the upcoming COP27 that will be held in Sharm el-Sheikh, we're glad to be joined over the phone by Dr. Sayed Sabri, expert in environmental changes and climate change. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Well, sir, in preparation for the COP27 that will be held in Sharm el-Sheikh in November, a number of green initiatives is taking place. Would you shed more light on those initiatives?
I think there are many initiatives, clean initiatives regarding the renewable energy, regarding the green hydrogen, also regarding the water, the wastewater treatment, and regarding the biogas, biomass, or bioenergy in general, and the other initiatives regarding the public transport, enhancement of the transportation in fleet in Egypt.
Yes.
Right, the BRT and the others.
Yes. Well, sir, how does the green economy contribute towards environmental sustainability?
Green economy means that your measures and policies also, and the measures used in the economy should be with environment friendly and with very low amounts of emissions from carbon dioxide and the other greenhouse gases. And this is very important. The green economy is the best way to achieve the sustainable development. Mm-hmm. That's why it's very important to follow the green economy in order to address the climate change issue, and in order also to achieve the sustainable development goals.
Yes. Well, Dr. Sabri, since Egypt was announced to be the host of the upcoming COP27 that will be taking place in Sharm el-Sheikh, all state agencies have been working to prepare for the global event, and especially to prepare the city, which will be the hosting city, Sharm el-Sheikh, as a green city. Would you tell us more about the preparations taking place in Sharm el-Sheikh?
I think the Egyptian government has taken many steps in order to make Sharm el-Sheikh as a city to be a green, smart city with with many measures, starting from enhancement of the network of roads. Also, the transportation inside the city will be the public transportation with environment-friendly transportation means like the BRTs, rapid transit bus with the electrical buses, also using the climate-friendly means of transportation, at least the taxis, and would be either electrical vehicles or moving with natural gas instead of the fossil fuels. Yes. Regarding the hotels are using the green measures, like using the efficient bulbs, or as we said, the LED bulbs for lighting. The green room for not the passengers, maybe the people inside these hotels. Also, dealing with the waste, using the code of treating the waste in order to be the minimum waste, and recycling this waste to be useful, like compost or other useful things. Yes. This is regarding the waste, regarding the efficient use of water resources, the efficient use of energy, and using low emission devices for the energy used inside the hotel and outside the hotel.
Yes.
So I think all this, in addition, of course, to the altitude of the people there, to be friendly with the visitors and all the people there in Sharm el-Sheikh.
Yes. Well, sir, during the previous climate change conference, COP26, Egypt has warned that Africa is the most vulnerable continent with regards to the impacts of climate change. Until when will Africa be bearing the effects of climate change?
In fact, African continent is the most, as you mentioned, the most continent at risk and affected by the impacts of climate change. And that's why Egypt is speaking on behalf of the African countries that these countries should be have more attention from the developed countries regarding the finance and the technology transfer and the capacity building, because African continent has a very, very small amount of emissions. The percentage is not more than 3.8%. At the same time, Africa is the most affected continent, most vulnerable continent to climate change. That's why there should be more attention, and Egypt is doing the best in order to highlight this in this conference and to convince the developed countries to give, I mean, not to pledge, but also to do more ambitious finance and to do more ambitious cooperation with the developing countries, with the African countries, but not just to make pledges. And in fact, and the reality, the real amounts are not more than 5 or 10% from the pledged amounts of finance and also from the technology transfer that have been, mentioned for the African countries.
Well, I would like to thank you very much, Dr. Said Sabri, expert of climate change and environmental changes. Many thanks for your insight. And dear viewers, with this we come to the end of this edition of Africa Today. Many thanks for watching and stay tuned for more coming up here on Nile TV International.